Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your monthly reading for December, the return, what energies are actually returning to you in the month of December here. I actually did go ahead and pull a general energy for you before the video actually started. It's not typical for me to do this, but yes, the energy that did come out for you was temperance. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. This here is signified by divine patience. It does feel like some of you might be waiting on a situation to come back. Doesn't necessarily mean that has to happen. You could be waiting on other things as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for visiting. If these messages do resonate, I would like you to subscribe so that you can get, more readings and more content. This will not resonate with everyone, but my hope, as always, is that it will resonate with some. If you're cross-watching for your Capricorn, you'll need to reverse the roles as needed, okay? I am going to pull a bonus energy since I already had the Temperance card pulled out for you. This actually happened in the process of me shuffling and saging the area. A card fell out for you, Capricorn, and that was the Temperance card. So now I'm going to pull a bonus card. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, so some truth and clarity that you're seeking as well, Capricorn. Very interesting. This card has been coming up a lot in Virgo reading as well. So if you have a Virgo connection, you might want to head over there and also watch some of their readings that I've done for the month of October and even November. So let me just set these up here because this feels already like some clarity will be coming to you, possibly some closure to some of you, Capricorn, because I do remember leaving off with some of you for your November love reading. It was like a lot of unfinished business with your person. Some of you had actually been separated from your person, maybe went through a bit of a breakup. So let's just see what energies are going to be returning to you in the month of December, Capricorn. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so that is reversed. All right. We have 7 of Swords. We have the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your reality. Doesn't have to be. So with this lineup here, with this lineup here, and of course, if you're cross-watching, you apply where it fits, okay? But with this particular lineup, I do see here, Capricorn, where you are trying to attain some sort of happiness here. The fact that this is coming out reversed, it does concern me a little bit because, of course, obviously the number 10 signifies completion. And I do feel like a lot of you do want closure to this situation. Not only that, you want happiness, you want stability, but with this card coming out reverse, Capricorn, I'm seeing that a lot of you are not happy right now, and it could be pertaining to this breakup or this situation here. I do see that some of you are waiting on this clarity to come in. And we also have the 7 of Swords here. This is very secretive, deceptive energy here. So someone has been very conniving with the way they've been going about the connection. It could be you or it could be your partner, Capricorn. Honestly, for those of you who are in union with your person, this could be referring to your job. It could be referring to a workplace where you're not really feeling secure, and maybe you have been actually talking to your partner about it. But those of you who are not in a committed union and maybe you're separated from your partner, I really do think that a lot of this energy coming out in December is pertaining to this breakup. Because we have this Ace of Swords with the Temperance card. This card, this Ace of Swords, is all about truth, clarity, getting to the bottom of things. And I do feel like this breakup actually led to a lot of unfinished business. I feel like it led to, kind of, an open end of things. I think it was a very open-ended breakup where there wasn't really a whole lot of communication with you and your person. Capricorn. So you definitely want to apply where it fits. With this Queen of Wands energy that we have here, this does feel very prideful. And it does feel, I'm going to comment on something very interesting here. Obviously these two figures are very powerful, influential, right? Influential figures, because this Hierophant here is a very spiritual card, but this person here is authoritative. They're in a place of authority. They're in a place to make some decisions and to, be able to decide what's right. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. This is also a very majestic energy here. So I do feel like with this particular connection, it's almost like a power struggle. Like both of you are seeking truth, clarity, understanding, but it's like a power struggle. And someone in the connection, or both, you just have to apply where it fits, has been very deceptive here. There's been some lies. There's been a lot of, secretive moving around, and just, someone with not the best intentions here. And this has been coming out. And this is possibly what's contributing to your lack of happiness or lack of stability or lack of understanding. Again, this card could signify as well, Capricorn, a yearning to understand, a yearning to have completion, or, completion to this cycle, closure to this situation. I'm not necessarily seeing at this point that you do want a reconciliation. I see that you want clarity, or your person could be wanting clarity. It just seems like a whole lot of unsaid things and a whole lot of lack of communication. So let's really just get into this, Capricorn. And I'm going to go ahead and say at this point in the reading, if you're in a committed union here, this may not be the reading for you, but, I do see a small percentage of you going through something very significant in the workplace where, you're feeling a bit backstabbed. You're feeling like people are kind of ganging up on you. You want this stability in the workplace, and maybe, you haven't really been getting along with people. Maybe you've been feeling like, you've been taking on too much, and you've just been feeling like maybe your supervisor or your boss is not addressing things in the workplace that concern you. So I'm reading for two different groups of Capricorn. I'm reading for a group of Capricorn that this is work related. And then I'm reading for another group of Capricorn where this is related to a breakup in a relationship. Okay, so let's just see, once we clarify these energies, what comes out. Because again, this feels very much like, a lot of things needing to be said, but not being said. And then with the Temperance card, it's like one or both of you are waiting for the other to come forward, because I don't necessarily see where there is resolution. I see two very strong personalities that are at a bit of a standstill right now. And I see one person, that has been very narcissistic here. So let's just see what comes out. Okay, we have the Four of Cups underneath the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ace of Wands underneath the the Seven of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles underneath the Hierophant. And we have the Ace of Pentacles underneath the Queen of Wands. This is very interesting because we have three aces. We have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. These are actually new opportunities, new beginnings, new starts, new desires to actually, have a fresh beginning. This feels very much like, okay, definitely what I said. Some of you are dealing with some very heavy energy in the workplace where, could be you're taking on a lot of stress right now. Could be, the situation is new, a newer job, a newer prospect. Some of you are going back to school, but whatever this is, it's new energy coming in. Okay, and some of you, you might actually want this new beginning with your person. You might actually seek to have this stability, since we do have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, Capricorn. And I do interpret this as being your energy, wanting this stability, wanting this clarity and this understanding, but not exactly knowing how to go about achieving it. And the reason I say that is because we have this Four of Cups here. So, this is defiance. This is refusal to listen, refusal to just kind of accept what's being given here. So someone in this connection, and again, you apply where it fits. But yeah, Capricorn, someone in this connection is very disconnected from what's going on, or they're not really open to receiving the truth of what's going on. It could be that both of you are not speaking at the moment. It's like a bit of a standstill here. But definitely, there's been a lot of hurt feelings in this situation here, and then with this Ace of Wands coming out on top of the Seven of Swords, it's almost like, fast acting movement. Like, it's almost like someone really does want to come towards you, and they want this clarity with you, Capricorn. Okay, they want this understanding. They want to come your way. They want things to be made clear because, it's been a lot of deceptive energy. Okay, someone's been hiding their intentions here. We have one person that might have actually been trying to open up and trying to make things right, but it's only going to work if both parties actually can acknowledge this, Capricorn. So definitely a lot of heavy energy with that Seven of Swords, which I just really honestly do want you to be able to get some clarity, because there is a desire to have this stability and to have this clarity, to have this closure here. But then, we have this Four of Cups, and it's almost like, how do I describe it? It's almost like someone's refusing to deal with someone. So somebody's been cut off. Okay. And this could be you cutting your partner off, Capricorn, or this could be your partner cutting you off. But it's like the communication has been heavily stifled here. And then it's a lot of hurt feelings. You see in the depiction here with the arms folded, it's like a lot of hurt feelings and a lot of refusal to listen in this connection here. I am going to go ahead and actually clarify that Four of Cups, because what I'm trying to see that's coming towards you, because that is what this reading is all about, is what's coming towards you in December, Capricorn. And for a lot of you, I do see that clarity and truth will be coming towards you. You'll finally be able to get this closure that you desire, even if it's not necessarily a reconciliation. And I'll be honest, at this point, it doesn't feel, it doesn't mean that you won't reconcile, but this doesn't really feel like much of a reconciliation. This feels like truth, clarity, karmic resolve, things being out in the open here. So I think that, when this does happen, it will bring a lot of healing for both parties involved. But until this communication does happen, we're going to have this standstill. Really, this lack of communication that's been happening. I think on both ends, there is a desire to move forward. There is, a desire to move forward, but I do see where one or more of you are just kind of feeling like, I'm trying to make this work. And, I felt rejected. This here, that's the word I was looking for. This feels a lot like rejection, Capricorn. Okay, this feels like someone, is trying to pour their heart out to the other person, and it feels like a huge rejection on that person's part. And again, we apply where it fits. This could be you feeling this way, Capricorn, or this could be your partner feeling this way, where they tried to open up or you tried to open up, and then there's been a bit of rejection here. So let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, yeah, we have the King of Swords coming out underneath that Four of Cups. Just what I said, that we all know at this point, the King of Swords is not, this feels very cold. Okay, this feels like a cold, hard truth. It doesn't feel warm and fuzzy, which I'm not saying that it should. But with this King of Swords coming out on top of that Four of Cups, this pretty much reiterates what I was thinking and what I was saying. There is someone in this connection who has gone cold. Okay, and this could be you or your partner, Capricorn. Someone has went cold in this connection. Someone has removed their emotions from the connection here because they're starting to feel unheard. They're starting to feel like they're not being heard here in the connection. Like they poured their heart out and were rejected. Like they were lied to. Like they were gaslighted. This is very hurt feelings here. This is someone who just might have actually started off having a heart and then going completely cold here. And I do honestly interpret this as the feelings of, possibly your partner, because I do see here with this Queen of Pentacles, this could be your energy here. And this is you, establishing your stability and trying your best to move forward from the situation. But I see on the other end of this, Capricorn, and I have to keep it 100. I always tell people, I'm not a feel-good tarot reader, okay? I have to read what is. I read what's going to heal you. I don't read what's going to make people feel good. But this here does feel like someone in your life who is rather cold at this point. They're seeking the truth of the matter. They want to know, they want closure. And it could be that you also want this closure, Capricorn. It could be that you both want this closure, and maybe that's why so many of these aces are coming out, because these do signify opportunities as well. So if you've been separated from your partner at this point, it might be safe to assume that this person could possibly be back into your reality if you're not back into their reality. So someone eventually will have to bring this truth to the other. Yeah, we have the Lovers card coming up under the Ace of Wands. That's represented by Gemini as well. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely a desire on someone's part to communicate and to make things right. But I will keep it all the way 100 as well. At some point, the communication was stifled. Someone's ego got into the way of this connection. Okay, there's been a lot of ego involved here, a lot of lack of communication, a lot of hurt feelings. And I feel like that's why this Ace of Swords and this Temperance card is here as well, because I feel like this is going to bring a lot of healing to both of you. Obviously the love is not completely lost in the connection, Capricorn. It's not. But there is a desire to mend this on one or both parts. But I also see ego. And I see strong personalities, and I see one or more of you rejecting the other. I'm going to go ahead and pull some advice here. Because again, when I do these readings, I want clarity and healing for everyone involved. So let me go ahead and pull some energy and just see what advice comes out on this situation. Okay, Capricorn? We have the Strength card. Okay, yes, I love it. I'm here for it. Strength. Yeah, so this card here is really encouraging you, Capricorn, to pray to your higher power for strength. Pray for clarity, pray for strength, wherever you might get your strength from. Some of you pray, to Jesus, some of you pray to Buddha, whoever you pray to, whoever your higher power is, your spirit guides are coming in and bringing you this strength. Work alongside this strength. Use this time as an opportunity to really open yourself up to honesty, as well as maybe your partner, who's also going to be seeking the truth and honesty. This is going to take a lot of strength on your part, because I do feel that this situation might have drained you a bit, and if this is not you feeling this way, it could be your partner feeling this way. But either way, strength is what you will be given in this next in these next few weeks. I mean, December's not here yet, so you can expect this truth and this clarity to actually be showing up in the month of December. This closure, a conversation, being able to understand what happened in the connection, okay? Those are your messages, Capricorn. I'm wishing you all the best. I know that your reading was just a bit tough. But let me know in the comments if this resonated, and take care.